Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of the WorldWideChels podcast. I actually was not going to post this as a podcast, but we are going to upload this as well. So if you're listening to this after, welcome. This is also on YouTube live with my boy Alfred, my co-host. Repulse should be joining us very, very shortly. Unfortunately, Chelsea have not won tonight, 3-1 away from home against Bayern Munich. Obviously, an own goal from Chalobah, Harry Kane penalty as usual, and then another goal, a great goal that you score on FIFA when you finesse it around the keeper. Cole Palmer was a special player for Chelsea today, which we'll be talking about, and also scored an amazing goal that was ruled out offside from a great pass from Santos. Everyone tuning in, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, and hit notification. Before I introduce my co-host, I want to say very, very quickly, I think Enzo Maresca got the lineup correct. I think he got the tactics correct in my eyes as well. I think we played very well in the first half. It was individual mistakes that we started to get for these goals. Obviously, the ref also played a part. We can't fully blame the ref. I've had enough of the ref since Brentford. We're now talking about the ref in Bayern. Chelsea should be more aware, but too many defensive errors from these players. And it just shows you that this Chelsea defense is not good enough. It's still early. We could do well, can bounce back, of course. We've got Benfica and stuff like that. So we need to make sure that we do get the win. But it was a clear level of difference in quality defensively. I think offensively we were matched, of course. We made so much space from behind. Cole Palmer's passes were absolutely perfect. Crisp passes were absolutely great to see in the first half. He was doing everything. Everyone was doing their job. But yeah, we are going to get into all of that very, very shortly. Alfred, sorry for rambling on my intro. Of course, I just want to get that out there because a lot of people blaming Enzo Maresca. But first of all, how are you? How are you feeling about the result? And talk to me about the game, bro.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit disappointed, obviously, because I expected more. I knew it wasn't going to be easy going to the Allianz Arena. Uh, it it never really is for anybody. Bayern Munich are a huge club, and it's a very scary place to go. But I felt like I felt like we could do better than we did end up doing. Like you said, we had some chances. I felt like early on as well, we looked pretty good. I was actually pretty optimistic because of how we started. We had some good chances early on, and I was thinking, "Oh, hang on, this could end up being a pretty fun game to watch." Unfortunately, I was wrong because of some terrible goals that we conceded, and that's what hurts even more. If you lose to the absolutely class goals, you can't really say anything, but to lose to goals that basically we created all three of those goals, with poor defending and giving away a penalty. So that's what hurts more, you know. And I thought, when Cole scored his beautiful goal to make it 2-1, I got a bit more optimistic again because when we went 2-0 down after the penalty, I thought, well, this might end up being a very ugly game. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just got a really bad feeling after that penalty. But then Cole scored, really quick. I was thinking, oh, here we go. Come on, boys, just focus and something could happen. Unfortunately, we gave away another very stupid goal. And then even at the end of the game when Cole scored and it was offside, which I kind of was expecting it to be
yeah,
called that, but just so unlucky because I was feeling, maybe if somehow I've seen it, I've got it wrong, like a lot of us do sometimes when we're watching the live, and, action, and then we see the replay and thought, oh, maybe he's not. We can see, oh, maybe he's not offside, but unfortunately, we didn't get that luck either, and that would have been great getting that second goal from Palmer because with 6 added minutes, at the end of the game, we might have made a miraculous, you know, 3-3 or something. But unfortunately, it was not to be. And this was just a perfect example of it's just not your day.
Yeah. Well said. Everyone tuning in, make sure you guys keep liking the video. Everyone listening as well, give us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I want to read out this comment very, very quickly. Samson Sarakan says, James is the best right back in the world, and you put him CM and start Gusto instead. With Cole and Buttershield injured and Vega sold, Ansel, Marino, and Saar are loaned. At least we signed Hatter and kept Chalobah. I just want to say very quickly, and big up Gav Hodes for the comment as always, man. Hope you and your family, your son, are very, very well. Everyone tuning in, like the video as it says right here, smash the like. Samson, I want to say very quickly, I was surprised with the tactics when the game first started, but I think it made sense. I don't think he got it wrong. I think how he set up the team was great in my eyes, because once we closed up the play and broke their midfield, we always passed on that top right side. Gusto was bursting with pace on that right side. We saw the pass, the 1-2. It seemed simple. Cole Palmer and Gusto 1-2. It seems very simple, but I'm telling you guys, I've played football like that on a power league, and we are rubbish here. It is difficult to get those passes perfectly. Honestly, like it's not easy. They made it look easy, and for it to come from Gusto, that sums it up as well. He tried to shoot a couple of times as well. I don't think it was at fault with the way we set up. I think it was there for the taking. Bayern Munich were there for the taking in the first half. There is no way anyone could tell me otherwise. As Alfred said, there was 3 individual mistakes. Unfortunately, there was, we're sleeping for the first goal. Caicedo gives away the penalty, but it also gets us the goal, right? He breaks up the play, opens up the play, gives it to Palmer. Palmer gives it to Gusto. Gusto gives it to Palmer, and it's a goal. And then obviously you got the third one. Gusto, unfortunately, not expecting the ball, gives away the ball, and Harry Kane, who else, really puts it away. So I don't think it was, we were getting absolutely destroyed. Bayern Munich were all over us. And yeah, they could have scored a few goals, had a few chances. Sanchez made some great saves. But at the end of the day, these goals have come from problems, individual errors. So that's the reason why I'm not blaming Enzo Maresca today. And trust me, I am far from Enzo Maresca's biggest fan. I'm not someone that rates him so much, but I felt today he surprised me in terms of he had a right game plan. I think he done his research on Bayern in my eyes. I think if we had a better defense, we would have won very easily today. I genuinely believe that. And it's such a shame that 3-1 is the scoreline, because I don't think it tells the truth. Obviously, the second half was a bit dead. Let's be honest. The second half did die down a bit. It wasn't as end-to-end. The first half was end-to-end. They got 2 goals. Everyone would write us off. We scored within the next minute, guys. And then, we're all over them. We have chances left, right, centre. And unfortunately, it just wasn't our night. You got to remember, guys, this is the first time we're back in the Champions League. It's going to take some while to get used to it, right? And some of these players have never played Champions League football. We are a young squad. We are not the same, okay? And this is something that we have to admit to ourselves and lower expectations. Bayern Munich have got an experienced goalkeeper that we beat in 2012. Manuel Neuer is still playing in 2025, guys, for Bayern Munich. Whilst, our team are very, very young. This is 2 different eras for these teams in my eyes. Obviously, Kompany is a young manager, and I think we should have scored him. I'll be honest with you. The tactics that Maresca done, I don't think was wrong. So yeah, that's mainly it for me. Keenan saying Caicedo had a terrible game. Look, he gave away a penalty, which was probably a penalty. Okay, he was very, very close to touching the ball. Unfortunately, he didn't touch the ball, Alfred, by the way. I know it looked like he did touch the ball. He
Man,
didn't.
are you sure? I was just about to ask if maybe you could find. I mean, it's probably a lot to ask now, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking maybe there's a.
I
There's
saw
gonna
it
be.
slow motion. I thought he touched it as well. He didn't touch it. It was
I,
this
I
close.
was I was so sure, man. That's why I was so pissed off that it wasn't checked more.
It was a soft penalty, but he didn't get the ball. Definitely, he didn't get the ball. He didn't touch the ball. Definitely, which obviously is frustrating. But at the end of the day, Chelsea did get back into the game. We scored immediately, and momentum was with us. You know how it is when you're behind 2-0 on FIFA. You get that one goal, and they get all pressured, right? You're all over them. You know, you're attacking them massively. This comment here, this is where I probably can agree with you. Um, Again, problems from the defense, right? Our defense is really, really bad. We've got decent players, but they're not at that level, guys. Okay, we're talking about Tosin, who has his um, legs open, getting nutmegged every game. We saw against Fulham, we saw against Brentford, we saw against Bayern today. The guy just getting nutmegged. You know, Gusto giving the ball away, Cucurella out of position for João Pedro's first goal. There's so much. You know, can you really tell me it's just a manager? It's easy for us to say it's Enzo Maresca's fault. The only thing I can say is the subs. The subs weren't early enough. That's probably what I can say. The subs weren't, quick enough. We done it too late. The subs. Garnacho coming on, he had a few chances on the ball and stuff. Nothing really happened. My guy, what game have you been watching? We were the second best the whole game. Our manager is hold the team back. We can't keep saying we're a young squad. We need to show these young players we trust them. I mean, look, it's the first time we played Champions League in 2.5 years, bro. What are we expecting? What are we expecting, guys? Seriously. It wasn't as bad as it says on the scoreline. That's what I think anyway.
I agree. I agree. Especially the way we started, man. As I said, I was actually feeling pretty optimistic.
Exactly.
The first 20 minutes, it went all wrong defensively, and that's what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, offensively, I don't think we were that bad. I think Maresca got his spot on the tactics. We saw. Have you ever seen Cole Palmer pick up the ball and give a perfect pass every single time on the game? I tweeted out that was his best game in a while. People saying PSG. Yeah, he scored 2 goals. Don't get me wrong. He was scoring the most important goals. But for me, he was involved everywhere. When we talk about Eden Hazard, not scoring, but being involved, Cole Palmer today was involved. He picked up the ball, looked up, passed. Came into the box, passed. It was perfect from Cole Palmer in my eyes. The overall game from him was a lot better than what I've seen in the last 9 months. I'm telling you this now, guys. We had more space. Gusto was making runs, guys. Gusto was in their box a couple times in the first. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The commentators were even saying the right side was so open, so easy. And as I said, the goal itself looks very simple, but it's difficult, man. It is difficult. Both of them, even the Gusto pass return back to Cole Palmer was inch perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better from those two guys. So it is it's frustrating. Obviously, Bayern Munich had possession at times, but as soon as we broke the midfield, as soon as you got that first tackle in, they were there for the taking. So that's the only reason why I'm not blaming Enzo Maresca today. The only thing I can say, the subs should have been earlier. That's the only thing. And obviously when it's 3-1, you kind of put down. Gusto mistake, unfortunately, it happens. But yeah, big up Blue Lounge. He's going live in 13 minutes. Make sure you guys go check him out as well. Channel in the comments, click his name and go subscribe and follow his channel as well. We're there every single day nearly, or at least every Sunday, 10 p.m. UK time. So go check him out as well. And yeah, maybe you forgot time, we'll join him tonight. But unfortunately, I have work in the morning and they are on my case, bro. They are actually on my case. Got 36 people tuning in. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and hit notification. Playing better and losing is worse than drawing and playing worse. See, this is the thing. We always say, at least give 100%. That's what we always say. At least give 100%. We gave that percent, guys. We actually gave that percent. We had those chances in the first half. We opened them up. Bayern Munich away from home. Allianz Arena, guys. It just didn't work out. We just made mistakes. Chalobah own goal. It's not even his fault. How does it go through everyone like that and it just hits his leg and goes in? It's just unlucky. Like it happens. It's football, man. It's only the first game. We're in a league, guys. We've got Benfica, Jose Mourinho return. If anyone wants to go to that game, hit me up. I got a couple of tickets. Come and join me. It's a big game. No one wanted to go Chelsea Benfica. Now everyone suddenly wants to go because Jose Mourinho is returning. Alfred, imagine. Everyone wanted Barcelona, Ajax, all these games, and no one wanted Benfica. Now, Jose Mourinho linked to coming back to Benfica. Everyone wants the tickets. No surprise, hey? Special one.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be a bit emotional, that one, huh?
Yeah, I'll probably have to
Seeing
go
it.
to that one now. That's all. I wasn't even going to go, but I'm definitely going to go to that one now after work. So it's going to be interesting. Cole Palmer, I want to give you our flowers today. Full credit today. I want to say that was your best game on a losing side, but I just think I don't know. For me, something stood out that I saw from you tonight. I just felt that was your best game in the Chelsea shirt. Even though we lost today, I just felt very, very happy seeing the overall performance. The goal, the passes, the vision, the link-up play, everything was there for me for Cole Palmer. I was very happy. And that, by the way, guys, that was on the right side of the pitch. That was in the number 10 as well. So
Bro, he was very unlucky today, man. He was this close to having a second goal in the Champions League at the Allianz Arena, and that goal that would have made a big difference because with 6 minutes left,
it could have been different.
we could have maybe you don't know what could have happened.
You don't play FIFA. You know how it is on FIFA. You get that lucky goal, not lucky goal, though. You get that amazing goal, and you go out all attacking, ultra attacking, and you go all out and get that one more chance and try and nick a draw.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a weird game. I'm not gonna say we were perfect, of course not, but I don't think he got the tactics wrong. So that's why in the title, I am saying it is not Maresca's fault. That's why I put it in the title. It's just individual errors, unfortunately. It could have been a draw, could have been a Chelsea win, could have been a Bayern 2-1 win at worst case. You know, it could have been either way. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. But that's football.
Also, okay, can I just say today, Robert Sanchez, because that man really was doing his absolute best to keep us in that game, and he did make some very, very good saves. And you could see
Second
how
half
pissed off.
one, the second half one was crazy.
Yeah, you could see how pissed off he was when we copped the third goal because
because he done all of that and then we concede.
yeah,
It's frustrating. It's frustrating to see
100%,
stuff like that, man.
100%, and especially because the problem is, you've got people who just like to talk for the sake of talking, and they'll come and blame him, for things that they shouldn't because they just like to talk, and just because he has this reputation among Chelsea fans that he hasn't been good a lot, and now because the team conceded 3 goals, even though they weren't his fault, he's going to probably cop it from some people, which is not fair,
Yeah. On Echo's comment below as well, it was offside by what a pass that was from Santos. Just a second tad too slow. But it was great to see. It was refreshing to see, right? Because Enzo Fernandez, I don't want to be too negative on our players today, but did Enzo Fernandez do anything today, Alfred? For you, did he do anything?
Enzo, well, like everyone else, he's
Except for fighting everyone and trying to barge them and attack them. What else did he do?
Yeah, look, maybe I'm just too pissed off, but I didn't really see him do too much today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think that summed it up, bro. I agree with you. I didn't really see him too much either. So what I'm trying to say is Santos coming on, making something happen. The assist would have been perfect. Cole Palmer's touch. It reminds me of myself when I finished in Power League as well. It would have been a great finish, basically. So unfortunately, hasn't happened for Chelsea tonight. Could have went either way in my eyes. Imagine we didn't have those individual errors. If Bayern Munich came here, slapped us like they did in 2021, I think it was, I was at that game. Row 3, I think it was 3-0. Davies for Bayern Munich. Gnabry was still there as well. If they snapped us like that, fair enough. You can go and not abuse, so you can go cuss and talk about Maresca's mistakes and issues that you have. But today was just individual errors. I don't think you can blame Maresca on those things personally. Anyway, that's my idea. That lineup was the same as the PSG lineup, except one player, from what I saw and what I read.
Well,
But yeah,
it's going to be interesting now because, unfortunately, um, yeah, you don't have as many games as you do in the Premier League to make things right. You know, you've only got 8 games to recover in this group phase to hopefully finish in what is it? I think the top 5 to go to the knockout stages.
none. Top 8 to not play 2 games, and then ninth to I think 24th play. No, ninth. I don't know how it works exactly, but I already thought the rules, guys, because Chelsea won in Champions League last year. But from what I remember, the top 8 go straight through, no knockout stages needed, so they are through immediately. They take those. They get a 1 or 2 week break basically, whilst the mid-table guys have to play each other. So I don't know how it's ranked, but I remember Man City were at the bottom last year, and they had to play a big team. I forgot who it was, but yeah, it's a weird format. But I'm sure someone in the comments can tell us how it works. Anyone in the comments, let us know. All I know, top 8 go through. I think the bottom 3 or 5 or something are out or something like that. Yeah, bottom.
I didn't even know that's a lot better than I thought. I thought if you don't finish in that top 5 or 8 or whatever it is, that's it. Or maybe you go down to Europa League or something.
No, because you got to play all the knockout stages and stuff in it, and that's more than 8 teams. So top eight straight to last 16, 9 to 24 playoff, 9 to 16 play at home. So it's essential. Chelsea come in the top 24. Yeah, that makes sense. That we've got a line here. So if you finish within 9th to 24th, you will play at home against the teams below you that will be away.
All right. Well, thank you, Varna, for the football lesson.
One, it's been a long time. You used to be one of the regulars on this channel. It's good to see from you. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Big up, guys. Last 10 minutes, we had a few chances in the box. No one in the box. Thought Esteva and Garnacho had good appearances. Thoughts on Garnacho, he looks promising. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Chelsea perspective. 10 WorldWideChels memberships given to the fans out here. That is crazy, bro. Big up Bobby Fairview as well. But Chelsea perspective. 10 WorldWideChels memberships. Thank you very much, man. I really, really appreciate that, bro. I hope you're good, Coachella, man. Everyone tuning in, make sure you guys go and subscribe to his channel as well. Click it in the comments now. Go subscribe. Go show some love. He does content every single day as well. We need a collab, bro. We need a collab ASAP. But I appreciate the support, bro, because not many do support super chats or memberships or stuff like that. But I appreciate everyone that has tuned in. I know the rebrand has taken quite a while, but stuff like this always motivates you, right? 10 WorldWideChels memberships, that's brilliant, man. I really appreciate it. I think it goes to 10 random guys in the comments. Yeah, I've just read it now. So, God of Frogs, Ator, The Real Gaza Mafia, Kilo, Terry Diamond, Wayne Molds, Otto Blacks, Waldo, all get the Chelsea membership from Chelsea perspective. So, congratulations and welcome to the WorldWideChels membership, guys. I appreciate that. And big up Bobby Revy, as I said, people. But that is special, Alfred. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's very, very nice, man. Thank you very much. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that's amazing, man. I really, really appreciate it. Number 24 to 36 are out. 25 to 36 straight out. 9 to 24 play. Oh, right. Okay, cool. So, 9th to 24th have to play against each other. 9th to 16th play at home, 16th to 24th play away from home, and 25th to 36th are out. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So Tottenham to Barcelona will play at home, and then Bayer Leverkusen to Monaco will play away. Napoli to Atlanta would all be out if it was to end today. So there we have it, people. We can't be mad about the lineup, but that was men against boys tonight. Bayern looked like they could go up a gear. Oh, I don't know, man. They were there for the taking, bro. I'll be real with you. On the right side, I've been saying it. Gusto getting in from behind was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Man, you gotta say he's not. I don't know if men against boys is right, but it definitely could have looked like that because Bayern did have some chances that they really should have put away. That game could have been 5 or 6-1 with some of the chances they had, and then we would be having a completely different conversation. you know. But in terms of the way they defended and the way we defended, that was definitely men against boys. Because we just looked horrible in that regard. I still can't get over that third goal. That was so stupid, man.
All the goals were stupid, bro.
Yeah, the first one was bad luck, but it was. Sorry, who shot it into Chalobah for the first goal?
Gnabry.
All right, so Gnabry, I feel like got in there, got that opportunity to have that shot way too easily.
Yeah, because we had João Pedro defending. I mean, he's not a defender, right? Unfortunately, he was in that position. And Cucurella was sucked in to join the defensive line. He should have been a bit out to help him, but obviously everyone, it's like they thought it was another free kick. That's what it felt like. They were defending. The structure was like they're going to defend for a free kick, but really and truly it was a drop ball, and they played it straight to the right side. And Gnabry came in, drived in, and basically done a FIFA cross, got a lucky deflection, hit Chalobah, goes in.
Now, what do you think about that rule for the drop ball if it hits the ref?
The correct rule was provided, but what is annoying is that the ref had a shambolic game in terms of his position. He was in the wrong positions at times. He was ruining the game. He was saying that the ball was rolling to retake the goal kicks. I just felt like for someone that, should be experienced on top level, we shouldn't be seeing these things. Why is it that we conceded from a drop ball issue coming from the referee? It hasn't come from the players. It's come from the referee. It is very, very frustrating. So imagine if he wasn't in the way and it wasn't a drop ball. How do we know that, they would have scored? Because it didn't look like they wouldn't score. We were defensively set up correctly, right?
Yeah, that's why I asked the question, because I was so pissed off when that happened, man, because that they should not have had that opportunity. They had that opportunity because of the ref. Yes, we could have done a bit better, defending that and whatever. And of course, it was just horrible bad luck for Chalobah. But still, that happened all because the freaking ball hit the ref.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
And I think a while ago the rule is there was no rule, was there? If it hit like back in the days, of Drogba and that, it was just bad luck if the ball hit the referee. I think, just play on.
I actually don't remember. What the rule was. I'm sure they did stop the play if it was a serious, dangerous outcome from hitting the ref. I think they did stop it. But yeah, and you know what? I'll go check that actually how it was back in this because I actually don't remember. Chelsea perspective, big up to you. I'm driving right now, but here's my take. We didn't play well, but we handed Bayern Munich the win today with 3 avoidable goals. It's fine though. the season will still be good.
100%.
Fair play. Fair
Yeah.
play. I'm probably going to wrap up anyway. I was only planning to do half an hour, especially after a loss, unfortunately. But it's definitely good to see everyone tuning in. And what I liked about those Chelsea memberships is that it tells you who received it. And the people that received it, I don't see them ever comment. Wilder was one of my first ever subscribers on WorldWideChels back in 2016. I'm actually happy to see him on the stream. It would be nice to see a comment though. Ron obviously commented today. Otto Blacks, not seeing him comment. Wayne Modes is in the comments, Alfred, but he's not dropping a comment. Wayne Modes. So that's what I like about these Chelsea memberships. It tells you who has received it. Terry Diamond, not seen you before. I hope you comment, bro. Kilo Maverick, not seen you before. Hope you comment. The Real Gaza Mafia, not seen you comment. Like the video, bro, and comment.
It's still nice to see Wayne around. At least it's been a while, Wayne, since I've spoken to you, man. I hope you've been very well, and same with everybody else in the chat, of course.
Yeah, nice. It's all good. It's all good. Unfortunately, Repulse did not make it. It must have been an issue last minute. I hope he's okay. But myself, Alfred, have looked after the channel tonight. This will be uploaded on Spotify as well, a podcast as an episode, just to make sure that we do have content flowing through by audio as well. If you guys want to listen to it in the car or at gym, or if you got any spare time and you want to listen to some podcasts, this is the place to be. WorldWideChels, myself, and Alfred Ross giving you guys the content straight after the Bayern Munich game. Unfortunately, we did not get the 3 points. Unfortunately, we didn't at least get a draw. We have lost at the Allianz Arena on the 17th of September, Wednesday, 3-1. It is now 10:35 p.m. UK time. We are going to lock off, and I hope everyone has a lovely evening. And on to United on Saturday night. That is the main big one, the most important one. And we need to make sure that we do get a win in after losing and drawing in the last 12 years against them away from home. So, Alfred, look after yourself. Thank you. And we'll catch you guys soon. Like the video, guys. Peace.
Pleasure as always. Peace, everybody. And thank you as always for joining.
Big up.